Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Mind Your Wednesday. So, listen, today I had to change it up a little bit. I've had a doozy of a week last week, and so I needed just a little bit of change of scenery for myself. I'm sitting in this rocking chair. This is my grandparents' rocking chair I have in my guest bedroom. And sometimes I come back here and just kind of sit and rock, especially when I'm having a bad day or just a long week like I had last week. So I figured I would do this Mind Your Wednesday from this rocking chair. And, channel my dear, my grandfather. Now, they've rocked many a souls in this chair. Their grandchildren, me, their great-grandchildren, and I guess if you count the ones that I've rocked in this chair, they're great grandchildren. I can remember my grandfather rocking one of my little cousins, and he would sit there and he would rock and he would do his little do 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 do. He wouldn't sing a song, but he would do a do 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 do, and just pat, and they would be out. And I'm like, Granddad, what is this do 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 do? But it worked. So I needed a little rocking and do 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 myself this week, right? And I'm sure we all have our days, and sometimes those days turns into weeks and sometimes months for some of us. But just in this past week and trying to have to recenter and kind of figure out this balance of life. It's just life things, but sometimes you can get kind of engulfed and overwhelmed a lot, which is kind of what I was feeling. And, emotions all over the place and, trying to recenter myself. And, but, I'm just thankful that God puts people in my life that care for me and love me. And, they'll shoot me a text early in the morning, girl, you got this. You're stronger than you think, Tracy, And it's funny how typically I'm usually that person for people, right? And, I'm good at encouraging myself and building myself up, but sometimes you can be so much that you just don't settle yourself long enough to kind of speak these things to yourself because you know what to do and give yourself these pep talks or whatever. But this past week it was just like, girl, what? So I'm thankful to those friends that send me those early morning text messages. You got this, you go, how you feeling, just checking in, right? And so even last week, one day last week, I was kind of coming on back around but still having my moments. And my sweet friend was at my job this particular day. So my coworker had actually called me, but I was on a conference call, so I didn't answer her call to tell me that she was here. And she actually texted me or called me on my personal phone, but I pretty much keep it on silent while I'm at work, so I didn't get the call. So I'm just happened to come back through the lobby, and she's like, Tracy, and I'm like, so we sit there and chat, and so as we typically do, we talk, and she really encouraged me. And one thing she told me before she left was, she's like, Tracy, you have to give yourself the same grace that you give other people. Now, of course, my eyes well up. We both can be crybabies at times, but I was like, it is so crazy because literally I had just sent the same words to another friend of mine like 3 weeks ago that said, girl, you good, you got this. Give yourself some grace as you find this new normal in your life, right? So she's giving me back the same words of encouragement that I gave somebody else. So I want to encourage you guys. I know life happens. It can come at you fast, but give yourself the same grace that you would give anybody else. Guys, I love you. If nobody's told you that they loved you today, I love you. You guys be a great day and mind your Wednesday.